Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to continue where we left off from our last video and begin working on the quest to Hammer Falls. We got to go to HopeTown, but I'm wanting to see if there's any dialogue if we go and talk to the marshal. Because it almost sounds like it's one of those stereotypical, oh, you're the rookie,
work hard,
whatever,
play hard,
and
that should be
you've got evidence and you're heading straight to the culprit without alerting your backup or anything. And I wanted to see if like there's any kind of dialogue with him. He's not in here. That's interesting.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the canteen.
Not even in this conference room.
Diego Monroe, at your service. Well,
there he is.
Theoretically.
Be safe out there.
Sounds like you keep up the good work. Good to have you on the team.
A lot of famous people
grateful to
visit
have a little
Key
more
West.
help around here.
Popping back a beer.
That's it.
You
Anything
never
you
know who
click,
you'll meet.
it's just
Well, hey
has
there.
some dialogue. Wow, I'm a deputy, and if I take anything in here, it's stealing. It's pretty shitty.
You should try Phil Burton's beer.
Aw, man,
It's
I
brewed
forgot
in
we
the
should do
city,
some of
and
those.
it ain't bad.
After this, fuck it. Let's go to HopeTown. I guess we gotta be that up-and-coming rookie, goes and has all this evidence, confronting the bad guy. Probably gonna have some kind of decision to make. I don't know. Let's find out. We've already been there, so let's fast travel. Narion, or Valo. Set landing target and let's go. That's what I'm concerned about here. It's like every movie you can think of, or like TV show that's happened, it never goes right. Doesn't end too well. So let's go confront Big Boss.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Keep an eye on my valuables. Someone here is gonna steal them, or what? He's out on the ship floor.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett. We set some ambitious quotas, and you met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Well, let's talk to him. Time to confront him.
Something more you need, Deputy? Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news.
Drop the act.
Of course. What have you learned? Oh, the same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me. Don't presume to question me. You know who I am.
All burned pretty good.
That two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose this is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Just hear me out, and you'll see. I had a good reason for what I did. The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
Go on.
Not all at once, of course, but we could never find anything that would grow in it. Eventually, everything we tried to plant failed and died. We donated the fertilizer to select homesteads and let the farmers do the work. And when the time was right, we cleared the farm and brought in machinery to harvest the mineral-rich soil. The reduction in labor and materials costs sent my profits soaring. Look around you. Everyone in this building, in this town, is depending on me. I provide the jobs that put food on their tables, clothes on their backs, and roofs over their heads. The fact is, the business hasn't been doing well lately. Without drastic action, cuts would become unavoidable. These people work hard for me, and they trust me to do the same in return. I cannot, I will not let them down.
Oh boy, what a savior complex.
I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job, and more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
But the soil's useless. Like, oh my god.
You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way. I give you my word.
That's not enough. Yeah, I think that's right.
Like I said, I give you my word. Besides, the work was just about done. With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
Accept 20,000 credits. It's too bad Hole died before he could tell me anything. You're going to turn yourself in, I'll be telling the Marshal everything. Are you trying to buy me off?
Did I not make myself clear? I'm offering you a reward for a job well done. Nothing more. And with that job so capably done, we'll consider the matter closed. I'll be needing that slate from Major Hull, of course.
No.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
Yeah, don't try to put it on me. Point made there.
But on a much larger scale, yes. Well, I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. The past can't be changed, but the future is very much in your hands, Deputy. You put me away, and this company will fall apart. You have destroyed far more lives than I did. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
Oh,
You're
my
not
shotgun says
actually
otherwise.
threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Gonna have to attack him.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors. On my authority, you're stripped of rank, declared an outlaw. Guards! Dispose of this criminal!
Oh, that shouldn't have fucked with us. Did Bridget run? I don't want her to get hurt.
We're not dead. It's a good place to start.
Someone else can come and take over. Change the company for better. talk to Bridget. Oh, batteries are running low. Let's talk to Bridget.
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
And they'll ask, be nice about it.
I'm just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know.
People can be complicated.
He never seemed that complicated to me. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
Yeah.
No, of course not. But there was more to him than that. He had a genuinely good side, a caring side. And now he's... You killed him. Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now? That would be Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all.
Right.
I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do. Your CEO unfortunately had to step down.
Please proceed with caution.
And the vice president needs to take charge of the president. Whatever. Second in command. Let's go talk to the marshal. Am I gonna be an enemy when I get outside? Doesn't seem that way.
Yes? What?
Let's head back to Aquila.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I knew it was gonna come down to something like that, you know? Like... fucking typical. Typical rotten, dirty scoundrel. Savior superiority complex. Well, he got what he deserved to. He was to kill millions to save billions, people, and still. Expose him for what he was. He didn't want to go in quietly. He made maybe, what, 2 or 3 threats before I even made one. And then he added another on top of that. To kill me, so... yeah. What's done is done.
Word to the wise, avoid the stretch.
But, I got a feeling they're gonna fire me. We'll see. I have evidence. That's what counts pretty much. And like I can't have like a recorder on me to like record that.
Hiya.
Well, here we go.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency. She'll be a terror when she grows up.
You're back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there? Damn,
Yeah.
you've got guts of steel. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms?
You might need to sit down, Marshal.
What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
Not anymore.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
Yep.
That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some HopeTech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
The slate.
All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this? Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Freestar Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger?
Ready since the start. Not sure yet. I wonder if this stops any other faction like the UC or whatever else is out there that we haven't found yet. But I'll go ahead and say that.
In that case, I won't hold you back any longer. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Damn time.
You've shown that faith was well placed. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Thank you, thank you. Let's all have a beer on the Marshal. Alright, Star Eagle awarded. As a fully-fledged Freestar Ranger, you've been granted your very own Star Eagle class starship with no registration fee required. Okay.
Congratulations. The
Cool.
promotion's well earned.
The hammer falls.
Something you need from me?
Completed.
Ranger's work is never truly done.
I specialize in cryptography. A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so it comes in handy.
I'd still be stealing this
Good to
stuff
see
as a
you.
Ranger? What the hell?
A lot of famous
Whoa.
people visit Aquila. Popping back a beer, you...
Check some of the stuff we got. Ranger spacesuit. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I got a Ranger balance pack. Ranger space helmet. We got Ranger dual wear. And oh, was from Hope. Okay. And we got a gun, I think, too. Oh no, that's what we picked up from the Justifier. That's a strange looking. What is it? Lawman or something like that, this one? Alright.
Never know who you'll meet.
Nice. So we finished that little bit. Maybe in our next video we'll go ahead and take on this lady. She's a patron. She's in front of the thing. Oh yeah, in our next video we're gonna go ahead and take on some of these bounty heads. We'll just either crank them out all in the same video or 2 per video, we'll see. Just to knock these out. Well, hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Thanks for watching this video today from ChnkySlothGaming. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more playthroughs and future gameplay content. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like and leave us a comment. And if you haven't already, be sure to follow us on social media, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And as always, thanks for hanging around, and we'll see you on the next one.